Yep. Oh, Awab Ismail, you're the first one here, man. Just buckle up, dude, because we've got some news, man. We've got some news for today. We got some news for today, everybody. We've got some news for today. I know. I appreciate you guys coming promptly. Look, no, it's not clickbait. This isn't clickbait. If you're part of the Discord, you already know what's going on. As you guys know, most of my stream laughs at me when I bring up this topic. Is it bad news? I don't know if it's going to be good or bad news, man. I don't know. It has nothing to do about MMA, though. It's got nothing to do about MMA. It has nothing to do with my personal life. But this is something that I really want to discuss, and I want to just quickly lay everything out with this, because my stream always laughs at me when I bring this topic up, but it looks like shit's going down. I'm not retiring, but it seems like shit's going down, and before it goes down this Saturday, I just want to make sure that everybody knows that I was the one that has been promising you guys that this is happening. It's not about Bigfoot, but it's about a similar topic. This is a conspiracy stream today. Oh, this is worse than drones, man. This is a lot bigger than drones. It is the UFO thing, but the shit is getting crazy, man. Shit's getting crazy. We're going to get into it right now. I've got all the evidence you need. I'm going to lay it out right now. Ricochet, what the fuck? I'm telling you, though, man, things are looking weird. And the bad part about this is it's happening right before the fucking UFC. Look, essentially, to give you guys a quick TLDR on the topic, very, very extinguished, promised fucking high up people have gone on record to say this Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern time, 8 p.m. Eastern time, definitive evidence will be dropping that aliens are here. Definitive evidence. And we're gonna watch the videos real quick. I'll be streaming when this shit drops. But you guys know, for anyone who's been into my conspiracy streams, we've been on this for a long time, man. We've been on this shit for a long time, and it looks like it's finally happening. I'll show you guys. We're going to get into it right now. I'm just pulling up my other laptop so I have my chat over here. All right, so yesterday, early in the morning. Okay, so yesterday, early in the morning, Dr. Stephen Greer, this guy right here, he's been on this topic for about 30 years, all right? And whether or not you trust this guy or not, I don't know. I don't care. I don't know this guy. But all I know is his career is dependent on researching UFOs. He had this to say yesterday morning. Just listen.
Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Stephen Greer, and this is the first episode of our podcast, the Dr. Stephen Greer podcast. And the reason we're starting this podcast now, rather emergently here today, is because we have a group of people who are in the process in the next 72 hours or so who will be coming forward with a great deal of information and evidence related to the UFO and NHI or extraterrestrial issue. And I think the public is going to need to have a source of perspective and context and analysis to go to. And so I feel that this is the time for me to start a podcast like this. We're going to be eager to let everyone, put the word out that we're doing this, because I think without the context and interpretation, understanding, he in 1968 was at all kinds of confusion. So I think when we do these, we're going to try to do them every week if possible. I'll be traveling a great deal with what's happening. But
all right. So anyway, TLDR, this guy comes out and he says in 72 hours, information is going to be dropping, and I need to be here to guide people through this because it's going to be weird, is this guy's point. And of course, everybody on Reddit, most of the population goes, okay, if nothing happens in 72 hours, we're never listening to this guy again, right? Of course. But why would this guy put his entire career on the line promising in 72 hours something's going to happen, right? But anyway, I see this and I'm like, okay, interesting. 5 hours after he drops this, all of a sudden, let me just go straight to news. This is the third video I'll watch. Let me go straight to NewsNation, who dropped this story. Now, NewsNation are the people that originally interviewed David Grush years ago, the first guy to ever come forward about the UAP thing. And basically, guess what they say? In 72 hours, a video is going to drop that is irrefutable, is what they say. Let me find the video right here. Here it is right here. Listen.
All right, UFO sightings the military can't explain. Congressional hearings, Pentagon whistleblowers, armadas of strange aircraft flying over, of all places, New Jersey. What does it all mean? Well, since last year's groundbreaking interview with whistleblower David Grush, NewsNation's been out front on this story, and we've got another major exclusive. A new whistleblower is coming forward saying he's not just saying he's heard about a secret government program to retrieve UFO crash remains. He says he's worked on this program. He claims to have video to prove it, and credentialed colleagues.
Video to prove it.
He has the attention of at least one senior lawmaker. NewsNation's Ross Coulthard has been working on the story for more than a year. He conducted the interview for a special report airing right here this Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And NewsNation correspondent Joe Khalil is here with a first look. Joe, these are pretty stunning claims.
Yeah, they are. Elizabeth, the man you saw in the video, Jake Barber, he's an Air Force veteran, and he is coming forward with some shocking claims. The first person to go public saying that he actually participated directly in a secret military program that he believes was
paranoid
to
MMA.
retrieve UAP or alien craft. Now, Barber says he was contracted as a helicopter pilot. He retrieved all kinds of crashed craft. Some of it, he says, top secret and explainable. Others, he says, however, he believes were non-human origin. It's not just him. We've got 3 other military veterans backing up his story on the record and on camera to NewsNation. So take a listen quickly to just part of Ross Coulthard's conversation with Barber.
First of all, just look at this fucking guy real quick.
That you were involved in a retrieval.
This is somebody who's seen some fucking shit, first of all. Just look at the fucking eyeballs on this dude.
Of non-human technology, alien tech.
So it became very clear the first time our communication process and procedure was modified. And then just visually looking at the object on the ground, you could tell that it was extraordinary and anomalous. It was not human.
How close did you get?
Well, I was a helicopter pilot, and I operate with 150 foot to 200 foot long line. So,
but anyway, yeah, you can check this out yourself. But then we'll get to the good part at the end here, and there's an even more after this. But just.
So, Elizabeth, Saturday night, 8 p.m. is that special that you can see here. They've also got some exclusive video of one of these retrievals that's never before been seen. We've also confirmed Barber has met with some high-level Senate staff. So a lot there, and you're going to see.
So this guy has met with high-level people in the Senate. This guy is claiming he has actual legitimate video. And now, again, the final video we're going to look at. This is the journalist who's been going after all this stuff for years now. He's been the first guy to talk to David Grush. Listen to what this guy has to say about this. I mean, this guy's putting his entire career on the line with what he's about to say right here.
G'day and welcome to what I think will be a very special episode of Reality Check. You may have seen the promotional publicity by now for a very major story which we intend to broadcast on NewsNation this coming Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on NewsNation. It's a huge story. It's one I've been working on for over 2 years. You'll recall back in 2023, we broke the David Grush interview, where the former NGIA, National Geospatial Intelligence Agency insider, revealed what he knew from his exhaustive investigations into the legacy retrieval program. The big criticism always of David Grush was that he didn't have any direct personal knowledge of the legacy program. I actually understand he does, but he can't talk about it. But today, I'm going to tell you about a story that will, I suspect, rock Washington and possibly have a huge influence on a lot of people around the world.
It's going to rock Washington? Okay, I'm listening.
For many, many years. Are we alone? And the short answer, we're not. This week, we are presenting definitive evidence from first-hand whistleblowers, people who have operated within the legacy crash retrieval program.
Look, man, this dude is putting his entire career on the line. He's been doing this for many years. He's putting his entire career on the line to sit there and tell us, this Saturday, I'm dropping definitive evidence of fucking aliens. It's like, okay. Apparently, we're getting definitive evidence of aliens this Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern time, right before the right before the UFC. Look, all I know is this guy's been doing this for years. He's a real journalist. He's the guy that broke the David Grush story years ago. And now, again, this guy's putting his career on the line. This guy's putting his career on the line saying, this is definitive. Well, fuck. Apparently we're getting definitive. That's kind of crazy, right?
That is retrievals of non-human craft. Principal informant is a former very well-respected Tier 1 operator, highly trained Tier 1 military operator, trained at the elite level.
This is not old school, dude. This dropped 18 hours ago.
Verified and testified to by 3 other witnesses. The account that he gives of what he saw on what he euphemistically refers to as the range, the retrieval of non-human craft, is backed by 2 of his colleagues who were there with him. This is going to be a groundbreaking story. And yes, we're running it right before the inauguration because we want to send a message. The message is it's time for the public to be told the truth.
Look, again, guys, right? For you guys who have been here during my conspiracy streams, we've been on this shit for a long time. We've been combing through all the evidence. We've been combing through all the data. I've been on the frontier of all this alien stuff. And let me just first off say, I have no plans to kill myself. My mental health is completely fine, just in case the government decides I'm too dangerous to be kept alive. Kenosha 3-point shooter, thank you for the $2. It's just angels and demons. It's not that deep. I guess it might not be that deep. Yeah, I guess it might not be that deep. So okay, here's the thing though, only one. They are lying. So you think every single, remember, right? A year ago, one ex-Pentagon agent named David Grush comes forward and says aliens are here. He testifies before Congress under oath. Since then, he's ruined his career doing that. The government has came after him. They've ruined his career. All right, so poor guy. I feel bad for him. Next, about 4 or 5 months ago, 4 more ex-Pentagon agents come forward and say to Congress. Remember, this was sort of big news. They came before in front of Congress under oath and they went, yeah, aliens are here. They're a crash retrieval program. It's been around forever. All this drone stuff starts happening. The government goes, we have no idea what these drones are. We have no idea. We have no clue. All right. And now all of a sudden, apparently all these journalists are putting their careers on the line saying this Saturday we're dropping definitive evidence. I'm sorry. I'm just listening to what I'm being told here. And yes, I will be streaming at 8 p.m. Eastern time sharp for this, right before the UFC. So look, I don't know. I'll tell you what, the one thing I am legitimately worried about, because to me, I don't think there's a question that these crash retrieval programs are here. I don't think it's a question that aliens are here. But what I'm worried about is disinformation. I'm worried about the government telling us, whatever the fuck they want. They can lie about this as much as they want. They can tell us aliens are here. They can pretend maybe that aliens are evil and we need more military control. I don't know, but it's a scary time, man. It's a scary time. AI video. That is the issue with AI, though. Am I right? That is the issue with AI, is that it kind of completely destroys any validity of any video could be faked at this point. Right? But apparently this video is years old. This sounds like what we're going to see. This video is going to be years old. Look, I don't know. This is way more important than 311. Look, it is way more important than 311. I just hope this doesn't affect 311. I hope the UFC keeps running without a hitch. I'll be honest, though, what I've heard from people in the know. Oh, Titano, thank you so much for your $1, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Why do these aliens always have human skeletal structure? That's actually a really good question, Yabuki. And again, right, I can't say I'm an expert on aliens, but what I can tell you is David Grush, what he claimed was a lot of aliens, they obviously evolve on planets sort of similar to Earth in the Goldilocks zone with oxygen. You know what I mean? From single-celled organisms just like we did. So they kind of, that's what this guy said. I have no fucking idea. Well, look, only one. I'm just saying, man, I think you got to keep an open mind, man. I think you got to keep an open mind. You know what I mean? I'm just saying a lot of governmental employees have come out and said aliens are here. There is no question there are drones in the sky that the aliens or that the government just went, yeah, we have no idea. I'm just saying at this point, dude, I feel like you're jumping through hurdles to try to disprove this. I mean, I think something's happening. Will we see picture/video of an alien or just UFO or their aircraft? Look, dude, I don't know. All I know is this esteemed journalist who works for NewsNation, like a legit news station, who's been doing this for years, went definitive evidence this Saturday. And I'm like, okay. Minecraft enchantment table. I'm sounding like BJ Penn. Did you hear him? I'm not the one saying this. He is. This guy's saying it. I have no idea what we're going to see. All I know is these people are putting their careers on the line to tell us that in 72 hours we're getting fucking definitive evidence. I think that's pretty fucking crazy, dude. I think that's crazy. I don't know, though, man. I don't know. Does somebody have some logic and facts here that disproves all of this? I mean, you guys tell me. I want to know. I want to know. Colby Covington levels of delusion, bruh. I don't know what to tell you, man. I just don't know what to tell you, dude. I don't know who or what to agree with, but I'll wait for Tito Ortiz's take on this topic, as he's always a reliable source. Well, yeah, there you go. Shay, what defines an alien? Well, that is interesting, right? Because whenever these people talk about them, all these Pentagon people, all this, what they say is NHI, non-human intelligence is all that they say. Definitive evidence would be an alien in a cage being hurled with tomatoes. Well, you know, again, right? I don't know. Are we going to see that? I mean, this guy seems to think it's definitive evidence. Dr. Stephen Greer seems to think it's definitive evidence. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Look, I would just be shocked if these people are putting their careers on the line for a video that's like all shaky and blurry and you see a little dot in the sky kind of drift away. I mean, that's not definitive, right? I would be shocked if it's something like that. My therapist is a real alien. Really, Yabuki? When's the last time that a huge I don't know if this is a government leak. I don't know exactly what this is, but when was the last time this happened? I put my career on the line daily for an extra 10 minutes of sleep. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Again, though, the stream will be locked in. It'll be 5 o'clock East Pacific time where I live. We're gonna be locked in on NewsNation, ready for this definitive evidence to drop. And I'll tell you what, if this shit's not definitive, if these people are promising definitive, and we get a fucking dot way off into the sky, kind of drifting, I'm boycotting this. I will never talk about this again. I think these guys are alien themselves. Wouldn't that be a fucking conspiracy? Wouldn't that be a conspiracy? I can tell AI to fake me an alien video and it will come out very realistic. You can't believe. I mean, look, Minecraft enchantment table, I hear you, right? But the problem is, it's when you, to me personally, it's where you stack all this stuff on top of each other. I mean, again, right, the fact that there were drones flying over not just New Jersey, but flying over the whole world. And the government went, we don't know. Well, with these drones in the sky, I have no idea. Sorry. And then we just all moved on from it. It's the fact that this stuff is stacking on top of each other. You know what I mean? That's my thing, right? And again, I'm waiting for some facts. Look, a lot of people very easily just go, no. I'm just waiting for some real facts and logic here, man. That's what I'm waiting for. And why would this affect the UFC? Well, what I've heard is that there is people are very afraid that apparently, like I said, definitive evidence, according to this person, if that were to drop, the stock market's going to crash really badly, is what I've heard. Now, does that affect the UFC? I mean, I don't know, but, you know. I just don't want it to affect the UFC. I want the UFC to just continue on how it's been going, and this stuff's all on the side. That's what I want. Put an alien in the room with John Jones, and the alien walks out every time. I bet. Why would the stock market crash? I mean, it's a good question. People, look, dude, remember what the Joker's entire point was from The Dark Knight? Remember his entire point? He goes, when he tells Batman in that interrogation room, he goes, you'll see, when all the chips are down, all these civilized people, they'll eat each other. That was the Joker's point. Remember? When COVID happened, everybody bought up all the fucking toilet paper. You know what I mean? People are just not very intelligent in mass groups when shit goes down. And look, you know, apparently, like I said, definitive evidence we're waiting for comes out. People might get weird about it. People might get weird. People might want to yank all their money out, hold on to it, fucking try to buy a nuclear bunker. I don't know, man. All I'm saying is I've been told by trusted sources that definitive fucking evidence is dropping, and I'm ready for shit to get weird. That's all, you know what I mean? That's where I'm at. You guys might have to just rewind the stream at this point, man. What's next? Bigfoot is real? I don't know, man, but I'll tell you what, if real fucking high up legit journalists swore that evidence that is definitive will be dropping that will rock the White House. How did this guy say? He said it's going to rock the White House. If he promised that was going to drop about Bigfoot, I would be just as intrigued. You know what I mean? Bigfoot is low-key real, but like low-key, yeah. Yeah, right. But yeah, man, look, dude, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I do wonder what the comments say about this. Clearly, I already looked at this last night, I must have. At least that one. I know, it's crazy how the drone story did just fucking die. Like, they just don't cover it anymore. Yes, journalists never lie. I never, ever said journalists don't lie. What I am saying is this guy's putting his career on the line by telling us this. And if this doesn't pay off, this guy's career is fucked. He loses all credibility, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, Benji Yaps and Taps, thank you for the $2. Read the book of Revelations it was written about. Can you explain a little bit? The event that would happen in the end times. So you're trying to say this is the end times, huh? Yeah, that would suck. That would suck, dude. That would suck. I feel like the UFC is just getting good, you know? People put their career on the line for Trump in 2020. I mean, didn't that pay off, though? Didn't that pay off? Anyway, guys, look, honestly, I'm sure there probably is more videos to show and even talk about, but look, this is what I got. Again, right, for you guys who have been here during all these conspiracy streams, we've been on this shit, dude. We've been on the tail of this news story for a long time. And now that shit seems to be getting going, I just wanted to hop on here real quick and make sure that we were on the front lines of this. All right, I want the world to stop and say, MMA Shay knew what was up before it went. MMA Shay knew what was up. Take your meds, Shay. Hey, look, again, right, all I'm going to say is I'm not promising you anything. All I'm asserting is what this guy is saying and what this guy is saying, and apparently definitive evidence is dropping. Again, though, right now I'm working on the parlay for UFC 311. So I'm going to get back to it. But again, thank you guys for coming. I'm going to leave this stream up just for that evidence to be there. And I will see you guys live streaming on the parlay tomorrow. But then again, 5 p.m. Pacific time sharp, we are going to be waiting for this news story to drop. And we're all going to watch it together. All right, you guys. That's it. Well, look, I'm sure there's a lot more. But I mean, to me, I feel like I showed all the important parts. Praise on War Room. Yep, War Room. Thank you for the €2, man. Blaming it on Shay if I lose money. All right, guys. I'm going to get the fuck out of here then and get back to work. But again, I just wanted to be on the front lines of this one. All right, I'll see all you guys later. Thank you for coming. I'll see you guys on stream tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody.